I just watched this video from I can't even remember the guy's channel. I'll fix it in it. But I was just looking at it, and the girl is talking about she's not going to compromise, and she's trying to say something like, this isn't the 1950s and things have changed in 2024. I hate to break it to all you unbelievers or unsaved folks or unchurched folks or however you want to say it, but ain't nothing changed. Adultery is still wrong. Fornication is still wrong. Okay, there hasn't been anything that has changed except for people have declared themselves immoral. People have declared themselves lawbreakers. People have declared themselves rebellious with the way that they're acting. So the promiscuous female, she's acting in a way that she shouldn't act, and everybody knows that it's wrong. The adulterous wife, or the girl that's putting a baby on, having a baby by other dudes instead of her husband, all that kind of stuff like that. All that stuff has been wrong from time immemorial. A couple people that are, if the folks are doing physical abuse or emotional abuse, psychological abuse, all that other kind of stuff like that, that stuff is wrong for the male and for the female. So things have not changed. What has happened is the religiosity in this country has gone down because folks have gotten more educated and they think that they know better than what's going on. But the tried and true way has not changed. The people that are still married 50 and 40 and 60 and 30 years, they are married on that because they kept their vows. Life has not changed. What people have done is come a frog in the pot, and they've gotten so much more used to seeing. They've gotten so much more used to following the Joneses. They've gotten so much more used to following technology, social media, music, and everything else like that, that you have lowered the standard for your life. You have lowered the standard for when people taught you right from wrong. But right has not changed. Wrong has stayed the same. You are loose, you're immoral, and of low value if you're being with a whole bunch of men over and over and over. That has not changed. The societal criteria for chaste women, pure women, wholesome, motherly women, that is still the standard. For someone not to have given up their womb, for someone not to have had children by multiple men, all those things are still the standard. So it's really sickening and really crazy that all these folks that want to break all the rules and live a debauched life expect everybody else to treat them like ladies when they're living like dudes or worse. And so it's just crazy because the more these people talk about, well, things have changed. No, they haven't. You have failed to live up to the code of honor. You have failed to live up to the code of ethics. You have failed to live up to decency and morality and femininity and stuff like that. Nothing has changed. Men have been doing the same thing since time immemorial. Men have done what biologically men have always done. Rich men have always had multiple women, handsome men and handsome, strong, debonair guys, from the Three Musketeers to Alley-Oop and to Hercules and to anybody else you can think of. In all the movies and heroic adventures and everything else like that. They've always done what they've done. Men have been men have conquered, and men have got the spoils of war. And so it's ludicrous for these women to keep walking around acting like stuff has changed. No, it hasn't changed. The burden for you to still be appropriate and proper, and if you want to be a wife and mother, is still there. You want to be a scallywag and be in the streets and know that you're in the streets, then it can change for you. But remember this, when you're old and used with babies and other things like that, men don't want you. Don't say that we didn't tell you ahead of time. You know what the consequences are for living in an immoral life. But we need to stop telling this lie that things have changed just because of the calendar. Because in all reality, ain't nothing new under the sun. Nothing has changed, and you just using technology to show yourself or promote yourself in a different way compared to the girl that's actually just standing on the corner. Nothing has changed. Stop telling that lie. Cap, cap, cap.